Message is coming from the potty today. I could totally go do it outside, but I wanted to do something different and intentionally doing something a little off and different. So yes, it is Jupiter Day, Thursday. Thursday's ruled by the planet Jupiter. And excuse my nasalness, y'all. I have been sleeping outside and I love sleeping outside, okay? That's one way to get your mana up to be more connected to the earth is by sleeping outside. Sorry, it gets a little chilly. But why, Mama? Why Florida? Why? It's April. But anyways, it's about to get real hot though, I know that. I'm built for the heat. I'd rather have the heat than the cold. So yes, I'm an island girl, you already know. But the message of today, so nasally, the message of today is to be your greatest version. It's casting out fear. Get rid of the fear. Don't be afraid to be your greatest, highest version. We often self-sabotage and knock ourselves off of our course that we're already on it. It's really hard to really get off your path. We go through certain experiences to teach us certain lessons so that way we maintain our blessings when we receive them. But most of the time, you're throwing yourself off the path by doubting your intuition, by doubting your power and your mode, your station, your rank. So whoever needs to hear that, I know I need to hear it, speaking to myself, channeling for myself. But also, like the consciousness, whoever resonates with it, hopefully it can find the resonance. If not, keep it moving and grooving. And we're going to keep moving and grooving, and we're not going to doubt ourselves, and God provides. Like the pendulum has to swing the other way. The pendulum has to swing backwards to go forward. It's impossible to go forward if it doesn't swing back the other way. Like it has to go in full complete motion to make a full movement. For it to be a full breath, you got to breathe in order to breathe out. Like, it goes hand in hand. Like, you can't take an inhale and never exhale. So like, you can't lose something and not get something back. Once you lose it, you're gonna get it right back. So don't be afraid. I feel like there's somebody who really needs to hear this besides me. Don't be afraid to spend your money when it seems like it's your last, because money is a state of consciousness. Money is a mental construct. Money is a form of energy. It is just energy. It's circulating. It's a solidified form of breath, which is ether. So you're literally breathing money. You are the money. So like, it's literally you're infinite being of light. You're an infinite cosmic being embodied as human. Like, humans are fucking amazing and magical. Like, your infinite nature there ain't no fucking limit to this shit. So why would there be a limitation to your money flow if there ain't a limitation to your breath and how deep you can go, how long you can hold your breath? There's people who hold their breath underwater for 13 minutes. You can slowly, gradually expand your breath, expand your practice, expand your movement, and expand your finances as well. Because that's the lowest tier of energy is money. Because the real money is inside of you, especially as a woman. Oh, sorry, y'all. The cold is really getting my nasal congestion. Oof. But yeah, I can't wait till this shit is clear. It was just really cold last night. Like, why? It was warm the night before. Like, what are you doing? It's bipolar. But it's okay to be bipolar. It's okay to we're naturally bipolar. Having two polar opposites. You swing back and forth between the two. And this is something I'm coming into, especially with this Venus retrograde. She has been showing me my dark feminine. It is okay to embody Christ, but also sometimes it's okay to embody Satan. And these are templates, y'all. The Daemon and the Angel, these are all part of the Star of David, all is part of our astrological charts. I really want to get more into astrology. Bear with me, okay? I'm gonna hold myself accountable. But yes, hold yourself accountable for what you're breathing in. What are you breathing into your system? It's going to stay stuck in your system, and you're going to transform into that thing that you are breathing. What are you breathing? Not only what you're breathing in, but what are you breathing life into? I feel like they go hand in hand. What you breathe in, you're going to breathe out more of that thing. So like, if you're breathing in love, you're receiving lots of love, you're going to want to pour out more love. That's how it works. There's just so much magic around everywhere. There's so much abundance. There's so many, I call them pockets of abundance. Spaces and places of complete abundance and prosperity and just blessings and gifts that goes overlooked by the mass population. And that's what being homeless has shown me. Fuck homeless. This is my planet. I was born on this planet. I am a cosmic deity here to grace planet Gaia, and here to enlighten the goddesses of Gaia to freaking rise and spark their flame up in their punanis and their hearts, and reactivating the bioluminescent soul. I didn't start luminescence crafts for fucking nothing, y'all. Okay, and we're upbranding aurorical gems, aurora borealis. That is the bioluminescence field of the planet. We're all bioluminescent beings. You got an aura. That aura's still there. You can stretch and expand your aura. You can stretch and expand your breath in your coochie. Like, the women are so magical. Like, I was literally at the strip club last night, y'all, and I'm just looking at the women and the tips that's being thrown. Ones, like, I'm just honoring I'm just looking at the women, and like, we're so magical. Look at all the different body shapes. And it's just like, we're too freaking magical for chumps to hand us ones. Like, I see the girl, she was shaking the guy's hand. She laughed. She was vaping with him. She looked at me. She rolled her eyes. And she's like, oh, I don't want to talk. Just give me your money. And that's how it is. Like, sometimes I try not to even approach a man. I'm just like, go to the woman. Sometimes, unless I go where spirit guides me to go, I'm spirit led. So if it's to a man who is just like, no, zero interest, he's just going to help me because he's just a cool dude. Like, yeah, I like to pay it forward. Some humans really genuinely like to just pay it forward and keep it moving because they know the blessing's gonna circulate, the pendulum's gonna swing back. And it's morning time, y'all. I just gave somebody some of the money that I made because I know it's gonna come back. And this ties into another story that I have that I'm gonna make a separate video of, completely separate video of. It's a very interesting story. When it started to play out and start to play out in my reality, I noticed it was an individual. And they started to play out. I was shook by the outcome of what it actually was. Okay, why do spirit keep leading me to you? I don't want to be led to you. And we'll share that in my next video. Or after that one, who knows? It's going to be within the next 2 videos. But yes, we're so prosperous. My goddesses, I don't know as far as men, because the guy in the club, he was totally trying to get my energy. Like, he was talking to me, and I was just trying to drink my drink, like, and watch the women. But he was, and I was there. Let me stop. I want to be transparent. I was there to do the thing, to do my thing. It was on my bucket list, y'all. It's not like I'm trying to make this a living. It was just on my bucket list. I'm like, let me go ahead and knock this on my bucket list. And that's how I'm manifesting. I'm just knocking shit off my bucket list. And I was the part, some of it was kind of lame. I'm like, this shit kind of lame. You label it a gentleman's club. We're here to serve the male, the phallus. But what is the woman? But she's not getting orgasm. She's not getting pleasure or bliss or satisfaction or emotional fulfillment. You're not there to emotionally pour into her. And the guy was just like going on a ramble. He was like, I was trying to tell him about meditation because he was saying he had ADHD. And I'm like, mindful of your words. Like, I was like, there's power within the spectrum. He grabbed my hand. And held it to his chest like, baby, I feel you. But I don't, he basically didn't want to hear nothing. He's like, I already know what you're going to say before you say it. He's like, I'm 44. I've been doing this for years. He's like, I meditate every single day. Just going out the door is meditation. And he was just going on a whole rampage, but he obviously was mentally, not even, his mental was okay. Like, he was okay mentally. I just feel like his emotional state was a level 0. Like, I walked in here depressed, but he's like, I feel so much better now. I come here regularly. Because you're feeding off the feminine essence. I mean, I'm not saying it's a negative thing because Mother, the great Mother, Earth Gaia, she feeds us. We can literally go to her, drop our woes into her soil, and it will disintegrate because she's connected to the void, the all of the universe, the grand openness of creation. Women are the physical manifestation of that in human form. And so it's like the men come to us that's why men go to the freaking strip club, to cure their depression, to get therapy. It's therapeutic. The woman she's fucking goddess. And I feel like we shouldn't have to tolerate the girl shaking his hand. Like, girl, you don't like him. You don't have to pretend. And I hate pretending like we like them and we don't. She's like, they tip good. I like, but do you though? I was like, it's not worth me compromising my integrity and what I truly feel. We shouldn't have to dance for chumps. That's coming for our therapy. They're coming for our healing medicine as a woman. And we're just supposed to take their little $5 tips, their little $10, $20, even $30 tips. I mean, honestly, 30 just enough for some lamb chops. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a little change. But I feel like we deserve more than that and deserve to be honored as the goddess. Back in ancient times, the stripper, the divine sexual erotic goddess, Isis, she was literally honored and devoured. That came to me. She was literally honored as the divine sacred goddess, as the healing medicine woman. Like, they don't separate. What's up with y'all modern day niggas separating wisdom from erotica? Oh, all you got is ass. you know, oh, we don't got it. We're human. We were children. We have inner children. We got thoughts, emotions. Like, come on, we're not objects. Stop objectifying us. We can be strippers. We can be hoes, sluts. Again, we can reclaim all of that. I can do whatever I want with my body. We can do all of that and still be divine. We're still divine goddesses of Gaia, period. We're still the portals of life, period. You're still coming to us for medicine, period. Okay? So it's like, there was so much respect, and I met Lilith. That's why I went to the strip club, y'all. Should I just get into it now? I'm gonna just get into it now. My experience, I went into the strip club because I was running away from it. And that's what Venus retrograde has been guiding me to tap into my dark feminine. And y'all know, those of you who know me, who follow, you see, I work heavily with Kali Ma. So like, those of you who already follow, you know. And so like, I work with these dark energies, but she's the fierce protector. She's not demonic. She's literally the eater of demons. So that's why I should have went and prayed for that guy. There was a guy on the street, and I knew the universe was testing me because I went off the deep end, was just like, fuck this. The guy was telling me I can't sleep. I started going to a trance state because I was at the strip club. Like, it's almost like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I started going to, my crown was overloaded with energy. I was going to meditation. And that's the thing. Like, I see, if I do stripping, I see myself, I'm up there. The goddess, this is how it always was in ancient times. The wisdom women, she would be stripping. She would be doing her erotica, dancing, consciously, intentionally sending the man healing energy and giving her wisdom to him, to what she's tapping into from his field. And he would be honorable. He would honor her. He would bring her offerings, and he would make sure she's fed, clothed, taken care of, bring offerings to her feet, literally kiss on her feet type shit, and honoring her as the divine goddess that she is, and praising her and worshiping her, and I met this lady, she told me this exact thing. Yes, they will honor you again. They used to make temples in your name, period. And this lady's name was Lilith. I met Lilith on the street. Saw this lady with this cutest pink and white outfit, which is Venus energy. Venus. And I walked up to her, I'm like, I love your outfit. I saw you earlier walk by. I wanted to tell you. She's like, thank you so much. She's like, and I was like, you're so beautiful. She's like, you're so beautiful. She's like, what's your name? She had like this pet bird. Her name was Lilith. I shook hands with Lilith because I was running from the strip club, and I went back to it. Lilith guided me back to it during this retrograde. And I met somebody who had, I'm going to talk about this in the next video because I'm in the bathroom. It was demonic. It wasn't demonic. So I'm going to dive deeper. The next video, I'm just going to go deep into what demons are, what entity attachments are, and what demons and angels actually are. Maybe the Star of David, how it ties into our astrology. But period. And I was happy into this. I just see myself channeling. I could channel and give them medicine, give them a reading after I do my dance. That's what, I don't need you telling me nothing. I don't need you trying to stop objectifying us. We're not pieces of meat. We're not objects. We're beings of light, just like you're a being of light. But you need to use the toilet flushing out that. But you see what the point is. Like, yes. I have something to say to somebody. And I should have stopped to pray for that guy because he was tweaking in front of the club. But the bouncer guy was like, get back in. We don't want none of the ladies outside. But something was like, this gotta be, because I just went on an end with Kali energy. Like, I was going, it's not murderous rage, but I was going into like, man, I was going dark, okay? And I genuinely felt it. Like, I was tolerating so much shit. And your dark side, that's the thing. I'm gonna dive into this in the next video. Or should I continue it? Because I'm in the bathroom right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and continue and say everything in this video. Just make it simple. My experiences. So that was the message of the day. Now we're going into my experience that I had with this guy. And it is a very interesting experience. You know what? No, I'm going to do that in my next video. And basically, I just want to say, to actually wrap this video up, we're living in a construct. It's a holographic reality. We're creating it. And I'm magnetizing shit from my subconscious, things that I've been subduing subconsciously. That's my wild, erotic, dark, possibly killer, because not killer like Sicily, it's Kali's protector. And I saw this guy with hella demons. He was literally yelling on the street, yelling crazy stuff. Like, this is after I went on my little dark trip, and I was like, fuck this shit, I don't fuck all of y'all. And I was just going on it. I was like, man, I was just going on it, okay? And I was just really like, I could have slit this girl. I was like, I could have really slit this lady's throat. Because who the fuck are you? Because she was threatening me. She's like, the lady in the hotel, I felt she needed healing. I go where the flow takes me. I wanted to do prayer work for this woman. I did pray for her from a distance. But she called the cops on me. She was like, get out of my hotel. You don't own the hotel. You're an employee. You don't own the hotel. And then she was like, I'll put my hands on you. She's like, I don't care if I go to jail. I'll put my hands on you. I'll call my girl. My girl's going to pull up and lay hands. Girl, it's 3 a.m. Your friend's not about to get out of bed. And the lady's way older. She's older than me. She's like, she's about 35. Your friend probably has children. She's not about to get up at 3 a.m. leave her children to come lay hands on somebody that she don't know it when you're on the job. So she was just putting on the front, projecting her mama issues, because Spirit is showing me what she needs to work through. And I'm just trying to like talk to her. She keeps cutting me off. She's like, what you want, girl? She let me talk, right? Once I started talking about healing, I said, I feel like you were going through something. She's like, get out my hotel, get out my hotel. And I just stood there and I just kept triggering her. But then she was like threatening me. I'm gonna put my hands on you. I'm gonna go grab a weapon. And she called the cops. I'm like, girl, I really could have just let. And that was just my dark side. I wouldn't actually hurt anybody. But when I get into that mode, none of that fucking shit matters. Like, I can go there. And like that ties into this guy that I met, right? I met him weeks prior. I met him on the street like maybe a month prior, right? I met him snorting. He was looking for something to snort. He's like, where's the straw? Where's the straw? I need the straw so I can snort up my nose. But he ended up rolling it and snorting it. I'm like, okay, Spirit, I do prayer work. And I prayed for, I was like, sure, you can pray for me, whatever. He wasn't really there because he was high. And he was literally following me around the block. This guy followed me around the block. I didn't know why, but now I know why, because it was his demon. It was his demon. When he gets high, he has a sex demon that he taps into. And you know what? I'm like, we're going through the same exact thing, but you're from a masculine perspective. I'm from a feminine perspective. And he was sharing his story with me, how like, he didn't know what he didn't intentionally tap into it. He would just be somewhere and just all of these white women would come around him and just start like touching themselves and like orgasming around him, like 10 women at a time. And I'm like, bro, that's crazy power. And I'm like, this could literally set you up for life. He's like, yeah, I don't work no more. He stopped working. He was like, yeah, I'm out here. And he was like, I literally give back. He has enemies. And this could tie into the word. And I know it's somewhere in the Bible, and it shows, and we connected through that experience, because Spirit kept pushing me to him. I'm like, why pushing me to him? This guy was following me around. And I couldn't control the sexual energy. And when I met him, it was uncontrollable. He was following me around, but he was just looking at me. But I was like, now it makes sense why he was following me around. And I was speaking to him like, what do you want? What do you want? He just kept looking at me. He wasn't responding because he was high. And when he's high, his sex demon, it comes out or over him. And that's what that was. It wasn't him. And Spirit kept telling me, no, he's a good guy. Spirit, I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm gonna trust you. I trust it. My guidance is always correct. I'm like, okay. Because I was about to like say negative things about him. It's really, no, he's a good guy. He's a man of God. Because we started talking about spirituality. I was led back to him the other day. And he was like, you need money? He's handing out the street, handing out money. He was like, yeah, I like to hand out money. He's like, I like to go to my enemies and hand out money. He's like, I know them guys don't mess with me. They talk about me. He's like, I know they ended up being his cousins. Like, they ended up being family members. Like, yeah, turns out they family. The whole time they hate them, me praying for my downfall. But guess what? I walked through giving them money freely. He hands out money to the people who hating on him freely. And I'm like, wow, that's under scriptures. And he was like, yeah, we're talking about God, we're talking about scriptures, and we're talking about demons and sin. And I was like, yeah, that's your demon. That's just that demon spirit setting him up. So don't be afraid to tap into your demons. Like, it's funny. So I meet Lilith. I shake hands with Lilith, and then I get guided to him after running from the strip club. And I'm just like, dang, okay, Spirit is really speaking. Venus retrograde is on my ass. And he was trying to give me money. He was like, you need money, you need money. He's walking up to random people. You need money? I got all this money. He's walking up to random people he doesn't even know, trying to just give them his flow. He's like, yeah, I just come across money randomly. He's like, I just give money to my enemies. I walk through druggies, guys who really they're not great people. He was like, you know what? Bless you, God bless you. Here's money. And then he leaves. And he then immediately after, like the next, maybe a few hours the next day, he comes across $50, $60, $70, $80 on the street. And he keeps coming across more and more money. So we were circulating energy. Spend the money on the highest price thing. And that's what Spirit has been guiding me to do. Been challenging me like, no, don't be cheap. Just buy it. Money is just energy. You want that drink. I'm like, oh man, that's too pricey. I want to go get this drink somewhere cheaper. That's my favorite drink. Buy the drink. You have the money. You just don't want to pay the extra $2, $3. Girl, if you don't spend that money, circulate it. And I was connecting. He was like, and I was just like, so you're aware of the spirits that you're contacting? He was like, yeah. He's like, when I get high, sex demon come out. And like, that's why all those women started rubbing themselves. And I was like, OMG, I didn't tell him because he's a man. He's a black man too. So I'm just mindful of the energetic exchange. I didn't want to mention appropriate myself to him, but I said it because why is there shame around that? I felt that spirit on him. Like, why is I'm having these uncontrollable sexual urges? And I'm like, this shit crazy. And he was like, yeah, that's the energy. That's the sex demon. And I was just like, Kali Ma is what I work with, but Kali Ma, she's not that, is she? Girl, at this point, if y'all have been following me through my poetic journey, if y'all see me at any of Moses West events, I've always read this Kali Ma. It was my ode to Kali Ma. That was the erotica piece. I really want to perform that piece again, but that's one of my favorite erotic pieces that I've written. So yeah, that's pretty much Kali energy. And I've been avoiding her, and Venus retrograde is like, girl, stop avoiding her, use her. And because I will go on these rampages whenever she kicks in, she gets triggered. And one thing that triggers the sirens, definitely unfaithful men who are not devoted to God in any way, shape, or form, and that try to think they can come into my energy and do whatever. Bro, I will murk you on some like, that's the mode I get into. Like, I'll just go like on a rampage, and God is so divine. Like, there's so much. I'm a powerful spellcaster. It's not just me. I'm not no ego shit. Every black woman in existence were powerful as spellcasters. The indigenous woman of the planet. This is our shit. And that's why just going through Central South Florida, and I see all these foreigners, and I see all these patrols, because they want to cater to the foreigners. Bitch, this is my shit. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Like, this is my land. Y'all stole the land from the indigenous people and raped and pillaged, and now y'all knocking down our historical sites. I want to dive into Ybor City. I'm gonna dive into Ybor City in my next video. I just feel like y'all fucking lying. Y'all can't be the Colombian guy Ybor, right? He created Ybor City. I feel like somebody lying, because when I go into Ybor City on the weekend, it's nothing but black people. Okay, so all of these black people in Ybor City is only a sprinkle of other cultures, and they act like us. They act like they from the hood. Like, I love the vibes in Ybor City. So white, black, Hispanic, Asian, they all like, hey, what's up? Like, they're on our frequency. But it's black people. It's literally 95% black, like 98% black people. So I'm like, somebody lying. This Colombian nigga, or like the whatever, from Colombia, ain't no way he came here claim. He probably came, stole something. I'm just saying. It's something to think about, because it's a lot of black people. Tampa was Tampa of indigenous people, and y'all came and y'all added the extra hump, because y'all building on top of our shit. They have to change the logo. They have to change the imprint of the branding, the name. They have to change it, leave their little imprint on it. Like, yeah, we conquered you. So Tampa used to be Tampa. It's now Tampa with an M. It's an extra hump. It's an extra hill. They're building their buildings on top of where our trees were. So I'm just saying, on a deep energetic level, I'm like, I'm not fucking with y'all like that, because it's my shit and I run this shit. But then on another level, I'm like, okay, it's good energy to harness. It's a beautiful energy. You can go on excursions. You can have fun, live your best goddess life. But don't forget what this is and where you come from. Like, go have fun, explore the world, make all the money, but don't forget where the fuck you come from. And that's what the spirit speaks through me. And I'm just like, y'all don't want none of the smoke, for real. But that's my experience with the guy. He was a really great guy. He's a child. He really talked about God and spirituality. And he talked about his God, his higher God self, and then his lower demon self, and how certain spirits will actually come through him. And that's when the sex demon comes through, is when he snort, he get high. And I was just like, and I'm trying to tell this man what he should be doing. Like, you don't need to be doing that stuff. And he was like, well, you sin too. He was like, yeah, you be doing stuff too. He's like, everybody got something that they do. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. And he's like, he portions it out. Like, he's very well. I'm like, this is a powerful ass person that I've been guided to. Because the wave, I felt like this giant wave of energy around him. Like, the force around you is strong. And spirit keeps pulling me to you. And it was for me to talk to him so I can get insight about what I'm dealing with. Because I'm submerging mine. And he walks confidently with using his dark side. We all have it, y'all. The whole Christianity, this is a whole other video, diving into Christianity, the dogma, the fragmentation of our consciousness, and what dogma actually is. We all have a Star of David. Basically, it's like the spinning wheel. the Wheel of Fortune, right? And tarot, we all have our astrological charts. We all have 72 angels, 72 demons. These are just energies that we create all this shit. Humans are so powerful. Adam and Eve, our Adam and Celestial struck our ancestors. That's why in Ifa, ancient African tradition, they just worship their ancestors because we create all this shit. We spark from the void. So like this is primordial energy. And I've been avoiding my primordial dominant energy goddess. She go crazy. That's why I don't want to be tapping into her, because when I tap into her, I feel like I'm Aang and I go full avatar mode. Especially when you come from the people that I love, like, or you come from, or I'm protector. That's why I need to. I've been throwing myself into situations where I get triggered because I need somebody to trigger me, because it has to be authentic. I can't like fake it. Like I need to be triggered into that state because it manifests shit. Like shit will just start popping up. I kid you not. I'm like, bro, this has to be my energy. Everybody walking up to me telling me I'm beautiful, you're gorgeous. People, hey, let me give you this. Like, give me, like, all I did was go on a rampage about how I want to murk some shit. And now you're giving me things? Okay. I'm going to just enjoy this. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm in the bathroom. Somebody walked in. But I want to go into more topics about this. That was my experience. Comment below. I don't know. Whatever. This is going to be really fun. As I'm going to guide other goddesses, and I haven't fully tapped into all the goddesses. You can't just always tap into Parvati. Sometimes you got to tap into Kali. Like, what? You can't just be the mermaid all the time, all love and light. I was just really trying to be fully Christ, love and light. But then my dark side was like, hey, you struggling a little bit. I am here to help you. Call on me. And I'm just like, nah, that's not appropriate. What? And that's what Venus retrograde has been teaching me, to tap into that darker energy, to use her for fun and play, to manifest, not just for like seriousness. Like, oh, that's just protector. I can't trust her. Wow. It's me not trusting her because I feel like I might go too far. I know I won't though. Christ is still there with Satan. That's your two dualities that's within all humans. So don't think you're holier than thou. Christianity, that's dogma. We'll go into that in another video. But this false sense of Christianity. And this is what they knew in African ancient traditions that slowly got dogmatized. That's funny. But yeah, there's more people coming in. Anyway, stay bodied in your breath and in your bliss. I'm going to be posting more videos about this. Comment below something that really pisses you off. Like something that just really grinds your gears. Comment that below. Lord, I got people in the bathroom. Anyways.